Hello viewers, me and team here. Welcome to a Starcraft 2 match. I will be the red Protoss and my opponent will be TREELIZARD, the blue Zerg. And I'm casting this specifically because it is not an instance of my usual pattern, Protoss versus Zerg, where they go fast expansion, or an expansion where they cut military in favor of drones, and then I 4-gate and kill them. No, this one's going to be a little bit different. And how so I will not say, because that's a spoiler, but it will not go down that way. So he's going to send out an overlord, I guess, to scout the easiest of the hiding proxies or whatever. And I'm going to 9 pylon scout because I like seeing what's going on early and having the option to gas steal or, see if they're expanding, anything like that, relatively early. I'm going to catch the pull, no trouble there. It's not like he's really going to surprise me, except for that this is not a fast expand build. He has not expanded yet and he dropped his pull. In fact, this is a reasonably early pull, so yeah, this is kind of the antithesis of what I've been seeing from Zergs lately, and that they have not been, they've been largely going heavy macro play early, whereas this guy is very much not doing that. And he's going to scout that I don't have a wall off yet. And notice he's researching Zergling speed. He'll have that in about 90 seconds. And noticing his early pull, I don't waste much time setting up a block. So I've got a couple gateways here with an Artosis pylon, as they say. And he's going to pull up some lings into my Zealot. And that's not going to be very effective. I have it hold position, but I screw up here and let the Zerglings through. So not the best of openings for me. I think I will be able to clean it up. Yes, barely. But here in comes another 2 Zerglings. So this guy is streaming Zerglings towards me. Still no expansion for the Zerg. More lings. He's got Banelings coming. A very early aggressive play by the Zerg here. Kind of going for the same kind of shenanigans that I so often enjoyed with Zerg. Although I would just do a straight Baneling bust or something a lot when I was Zerg. Or try to dink and dunk with a lot of Zerglings if I wasn't going to 6-pull. 6-pull against myself wouldn't work though. I'm too good with Protoss to die to a 6-pull at this point. Not that 6-pull is very hard to manage. I get this probe scout right through, no problems. But these guys have overwhelmed my Zealots. And I'm continuing to stream Zealots, he's continuing to stream Zerglings. I do have a 4th gateway up. I'm going to chrono boost this out because he's killing my stuff and I want to prevent it, but he's going to take out my Artosis pylon, and that is going to give me some grief. So now I'm going to micro my Stalker away. Not sure why he would spend hits on the Cyber Core, but yeah, I've got to replace those pylons. I have to improve my production here, and he's going to surround the Zealot and kill it, which sucks, but I am going to pick off some Zerglings. He hasn't done any econ damage to me yet, and if you look at the units tab, I'm way ahead of him in Harvesters. So I figured I would be, but I wasn't sure. But mostly I was just trying to hold on here. Trying to take out my pylons. Not sure why. I should have canceled that. I fail. So whatever. But now I have 4 Zealots en route to these Zerglings. And yeah, I'm just going to try to avoid some surround micro here. I do avoid some just because his micro is not the best. Yeah, he could have run by and surrounded that Zealot and killed it more quickly, taking less damage on his lings. Micro's a little bit slipping here for me and for him. So there you go. But now he's in trouble, because what happened? Well, he doesn't have an expansion yet. I'm up on Harvesters, have been up on Harvesters for a while. I have my 4 gateways up. He hasn't really done a lot to my probe line, and he's not going to punch through with those early Zerglings effectively. And he did a lot of damage, but not as much as he did to himself just to make the attack. 10 lings will not cut it against 7 Zealots, so now he's getting Banelings. Which, you saw the Baneling nest earlier. But he's still only at 11 drones, and this is probably not going to be good enough. I mean, yeah, Banelings do their full damage to Zealots, but Zealots are tankier than Marines and don't die easily. And we're going to see that here. He's actually doing some damage to my pylons as well, but largely getting blocked by the Zealots. He does kill all that stuff, but at the expense of the entire army yet again. And this time he doesn't block my production, he doesn't even take out this pylon. So I'm in good shape at this point, and he is kind of SOL. Yeah, he's morphing a couple more Banelings, but they're not going to do anything. So I'll just go ahead and speed this up at this point. Because 2 Banelings, I mean, he might go for this pylon, and it's not going to matter. Instead, he just blows up on the Zealots, Does some damage off their 100 hit points, but whatever. Can't really dink and dunk around with any upgrades or anything like that at this point. Still no expansion for the Zerg. Now he's starting to macro up a little bit, which is giving me a reprieve to start massing units. So now I get to do my 4-gate pressure that I was intending to do from the start. And yes, I have started using warp gates in all the matchups, at least somewhat. So now you're going to see me warping in units down here, just as a little bit of extra oomph, so that way I'm not streaming units all the time. You don't need the warp gate that early, but whenever you're going to push out, you really want to have it for forward positioning. And yeah, his expansion here is going to be able to do nothing. I have way too many zealots. Look at that, 16 zealots. That's like 7 times his mineral investment and then some. I supply lock him there. He is screwed. So that's what you get if you do not do the damage with the early attacks. And I'm not sure what he's going for here. This is interesting. He is going to get away. I'm not going to go chasing drones. I probably should have, but I didn't. Really nothing he can do with them, but whatever he wants. Training another queen. I'm going to replace the one that just got crushed. And loses his drones harvesting gas. He's going to lose his hatch. He's not even getting anything with his larva here, so... really, we're getting a little bit of BM out of TREELIZARD. He should probably have GG'd out, or if he's mad, just quit. You know, I don't really care if people don't GG. That's not a big deal to me. But staying in a game that is utterly hopeless, and it certainly is now, that's a little bit worse on the manner side. So I'm going to go ahead and speed this up while I go play Hacky Sack with all the expos on the map. Let's see what other kind of crappy words I can use instead of proper words. Yeah, I'm just going to start splitting up units and checking expos. The last place I expected him to take one was my natural, but okay. We'll find it, obviously. And, you know, I could wait. I could, like, take 6 minutes to find it, and I'd still be able to kill him easily, which is why he shouldn't be in this game still. Even sniping his second-to-last overlord. He's got one more where I cannot reach it. Oh, there we go. You don't even have a spawning pool. It's literally starting from scratch, only less, because he has fewer drones. And I do find the hatch, and I start killing it. But what happens? Oh, the drone became an extractor. Hooray. And unfortunately for him and his bad manners, that's not going to last him very long. I'm going to start sending more units to all the expos, but I got the has not rebuilt their base and is revealed, so I'll warp in a couple zealots, and that is going to be a good game. Thumbs up if you like the video, viewers. I will see you guys in the next part, or next video, yes. TheMeInTeam signing off.